I don't know what I'm doing anymore to do. I am here to just gotta get my pulses out. Just gotta get them out. Getting pulse out. That one's hard to keep up with. We like to blip. We like to blip blip. We like to blip blip. We like to blip blip. We like to blip. Blip 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 blip. Everybody. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got posts out. We got things done. We're good. We're good. Skibbity wah. Pa 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 pa. We are good. We're gonna stream now. Do. How are you? How is everybody? Do.
Hello.
Hello, Virtue. How are you? Hope you don't mind me serenading you with blip. Blippity blip, 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 blip. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Everything's out. I think we're good. How are you, Virtue? Tonight we're playing some Hades. Cause I really, I don't know. I was considering playing Cult of the Lamb, but I didn't want to change schedule last minute, and so we're playing Hades. Drained, but okay, I guess. I feel that. That's part of why we're VTubing tonight. I just didn't want to be on camera. So I feel that. It's okay. We're all, I think, gonna, like, just enjoy some chill vibes. Pull up a chair. Get cozy in a blankie. Play some Hades. And have a good time. Hi, Jag. Hi, Starwind. How are you two? How are you, friends? How do we like the new talking screen for VTubing? This is my art in the background. You're still sick and dying. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just made a couple fried Spam sandwiches. Oh my gosh. I am not usually a big fan of Spam. Probably because I grew up eating just a ton of it. But every once in a while, I get cravings for salty spam goodness with like American cheese and bread and just, spam. We don't go to Camelot. We should just call it Spamalot. Anyway, hope everyone is having a good night. Like I said, we're playing Hades tonight. Let's switch actually over to the game screen. There we go. My fiance made some right before I got home, so I smelled it as soon as I walked in the door. So naturally I craved. I can understand that. I would probably crave it too if someone was making it in my house. We don't typically make a lot of spam here. But like I said, every once in a while, there's just that craving for spam. Been meaning to break in my new pencils, but I've been napping today. I mean, you're sick. You should be napping. Oh, that's Dash. That's right. I can play games. If you're sick, napping is a good thing. Do not worry about doing art. Do not feel like you're failing yourself by not doing art while you are sick.
Come on.
Okay? Take it easy. Do not guilt trip yourself because you are sick. Keeping my eyes on you. Good. Rest. Rest is important. I think that's gonna be kind of the theme of tonight's stream, is kind of resting. Each person has their own way of resting. I'm gonna rest by defeating creatures until I'm not... Just defeating creatures and then enjoying some snacks that I can stomach right now. Watch me post a quick sketch later. Oi, I swear on myself as a mum.
2 spoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 large onion, minced, a dash of salt to taste. Wait, this isn't for you. Though you should try it sometime if you ever make it out.
I mean, that does sound like a good dip for bread. Might have to make that. Sounds like it needs... Honestly, though, it needs some garlic. It needs some garlic in there. Attack is faster? Bonus dash? LOL, it's all cool. Can't see straight anyways. I'm good. Oh no. Those are some of the worst days, and I'm sorry you were going through that, Jag. Please rest. Okay? Rest. Relax.
That does not belong to you.
Yes, it does. Gonna beat them as quick as I can. Nope, nope, nope. Oh wait, you. Okay. Get out of here.
Fine. Help yourself.
Give me. Give me. Give me the chest. Alright. Oh, wait. Give me the chest. You will. Good. I just saw the biggest canvas that I want to do. Oh, you saw the biggest canvas you want to do today? That's awesome. I have a few big canvases, but I honestly don't do a lot of big canvas. I really should. I really need to. I need to, like, expand and challenge myself. And do a big piece again, because it's been years since I've done a big piece, and I've only ever done the one. And for me, I buy the bigger canvases when they are damaged, because I can get them at a discount. And I have a lot of canvases. I really need to just paint in general. I need to just paint in general. Maybe I'll do a relaxing painting stream sometime soon. And just
Let's get out of here.
paint something fun. I need to do some crafting streams and stuff. It's 40 by 36. That is a really good size canvas. That is... Those are big canvases. What kind of art do you think you would do on that? We'll go for Athena.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
Let's see. Let's go for the call. I know he's gonna be mad. I never know when I work on them. I find out about halfway through the process. I mean,
I shall oblige.
that's a good way of going about it sometimes, honestly. Art doesn't always have to be planned out and thought of before you do it. And most of the time, if you plan a piece fully, it's not gonna turn out the way you want it to. So you have a good plan there, honestly and truly. What kind of paint do you think you're gonna use on it? I know I use acrylic personally. I use acrylic for everything, including my mini figures. But I'm curious as to what you're gonna do. I don't fully know what mediums you work with. And if you look at my sketchbook now, it's just Oni. I like drawing him mostly. That's fair. I mean, you did say he is kind of a part of you, so drawing pieces of you and of yourself makes sense. You know? You know? You know? You know? You know? You know? You know?
After a show of violence such as that, how can I possibly remain upset, my kid?
Uh-huh, you fickle... I suck at watercolor, I'm scared of oil, and I'm good with acrylic. I may get spray paint. Ooh, spray paint canvases are really cool. I am not... I am not...
Where to?
What was I gonna say? I've never experimented with spray paint. I am not a spray paint artist. I can appreciate it because it is such a cool medium. And I greatly appreciate anyone who manages to control that medium. That's not one I have control over. I'm not a big fan of oils either because I like the fact that you can blend them longer, but I don't like how long it takes for something to fully dry. Watercolor is really fickle, and I've only ever really used cheaper watercolor, which is very chalky, and I'm just not a fan of watercolor myself. Unless it's watercolored pencils. But watercolor doesn't work well on canvas unless you get special watercolor
Maybe you'll get to
canvas.
use those skills against worthier creatures soon enough.
I like my acrylics. I like how I can make them work. And I feel confident with acrylic. And acrylic is cool because you can use it on various things, not just canvas. I use it with my figures, I use it with my mixed media pieces, I use it when I paint coffin boxes and stuff, so it's nice. I have experimented with spray paint so much that I left a stencil of my guitar I painted on the outside of a fence. On an outside fence. Oh, that's super cool. Do we want to get a curse? Yeah, let's get a curse. Might as well. That is super cool.
Back here.
I've only done one kind of mural sort of deal, and that was years ago in a skate shop. Oh no, you got scolded by your mom. Oh no. Hades! Hi Sipco, how are you? How's your pizza? Your pizza. Pizza. Ooh, I do like health. I do like health. But I'm gonna get hit hard for the next 4 encounters. You know what? Fine.
Master Chaos.
I'm not gonna like it, but I can figure it out. Is it gonna suck? Yeah, potentially. I can make this work though. Especially if I'm hitting with those numbers for now. The oil paint that I have now is oil paint my mom used for cold porcelain figures that she would make, but I don't know how to work with oil. That's cool that she did cold porcelain. I do polymer clay, but that's nothing compared to cold porcelain, and cold porcelain is an awesome medium. I know you've said a few times that your mom was very artistic and crafty. I'm glad you're honoring her by keeping up with being crafty. That actually seems quite nice. I'll take that. I'm gonna go for the Daedalus hammer too, because Daedalus hammer's always nice to have.
See that for rougher?
I learned to work that medium, but it's a pain to work with somewhat. I remember the old recipe and making it. Yeah, cold porcelain is cool because you can just make it at home. I've never tried to make it, but part of me wants to, just to maybe do it with the little one? Potentially? Yeah, we'll do that.
Extra pointy.
Yes, we like the pointy. If you ever do, buy new pots.
Remember me?
What do you mean? What do you mean by buy new pots? I am genuinely curious because
I can't.
I have made an error. Because now... So my mom would use our pots to make it, and we would have to scrub it down in order to cook. Oh, yeah. If I made cold porcelain, I would probably go thrift. I would probably thrift a special pot to make it out of, because I don't want to wreck our... I don't want to wreck our stuff. And I already have to do so much dishes throughout the day. I don't want to be washing cold porcelain off of them as well, so I would get a designated cold porcelain pot for sure.
How many of these are there?
Enough. There's enough, but we're dealing good damage. It's worth it. It's all worth it. But that's what we would say, but it never worked. I do keep designated stuff for downstairs in my workspace, so that's not so different for me, honestly. Like, I've got designated dishes for down here and stuff. I bring them upstairs still to wash them, but my polymer clay has its own pans that I typically use. So I'm used to using special cookware just for my crafting. And when you can just get it from a thrift store for only like $1 or $2, it helps.
Enjoy your magma bath.
I will. Thanks, Seg. I appreciate it. We really need to get a good cast. I hope I can find a good cast. Yay! Much needed health. Do 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 do. Yeah. We'll get this just because we are dealing with some low health. Hi, Soot! How are you? But yeah, I must stay off digital art because I've been itching to do some traditional art. I feel that. I'm working on some digital art pieces, but I'm really craving doing some physical crafting and stuff, but just haven't had time.
Pretty good up here.
Since starting therapy.
5-second rule.
So,
That was 5 seconds.
you know.
Right?
Soot, how was your pizza? And I know you're doing some Evil Dead. How's that treating ya? Ooh, Daedalus Hammer or money? I think I'll go for Daedalus Hammer. That seems like a good idea, honestly. You never really regret having a Daedalus Hammer. Unless it was that one time. It's groovy. Ah, see what you did there. See what you did there. Nope, gotta move. I need to watch those again. I don't think I've watched The Evil Dead in quite a while. I'm trying to remember the last time I watched it. Oh no. I have shamed you, Soot, I'm sorry. It may sound weird, but I argue that with Oni when I draw him out, because I never know how he would actually come out. I mean... you do you. If that's part of your creative process, that's what you do. I talk to myself when I'm creating too. Most of the time it's swearing at like metal pieces or because I can't get the line to go exactly where I want, but you know, everyone's got their own artistic process. Hold special for up to 200% bonus or base damage. Spin attack. More range. Yes, please.
There it is. I should not have done that.
Oh, right. Oops. Wait, you didn't know that I argue? Didn't know what? I think a decent amount of artists talk to themselves. I don't know. Other artists want to weigh in? Anyone else talk to themselves when something's not going right with your art? No, don't meow at me. At least you're giving me health. Meh. See, Soot does it too. It's not just you and me. Pretty sure my friend Mevrel Rose has talked to herself too. Yeah. Go away, bugs. Butterfly balls of doom. Don't like them.
My chaos boon switched to a new effect.
Yay, finally. Okay. Let's see. Heart or money? Heart. Yes. Yes, I know exactly. That kind of deal. I have a toddler or a small child, and when you have a small child who is still learning how to be a people and is learning what is okay and not okay to eat, we have very similar conversations of, is that plastic in your mouth? Get that out. Can you just not? That is not food. Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. I'm pretty sure Soot has that argument with her. with their cat. Hey there, how goes the escapology? Well, you know, it going. Where? Ah, butterfly balls, I don't like them. Just gonna spam the attack button now that I can. Sounds like how I talk to my cats sometimes. Exactly. Okay, so you understand my creative process. I have had similar moments while doing art myself, because, you know, you're drawing, you're doing good, and then suddenly you're trying to get this one line or this one detail, and you're like, can you
Something to
just
remember, fishies.
do what I want you to do? Give me fishy. Fish. Fish!
There.
Ah, I got it. Aw, a charp. Oh, it's a charp. Charp. Oh, shit.
Mother of all soul catchers.
You know what? We're just gonna stand here and spam you. I don't care right now. Those guys can do their own thing for a moment, but I want you gone. The butterfly ball annoys me the most.
Blast butterfly ball.
You know what? We're hitting the button. Be destroyed. The butterfly ball. That's what matters. Oh my god, my hand is cramping tonight. Oh, why? Why must you become a boon to me, hand? Or not a boon. Boons are good things. I can't talk. I can't English. I can't brain. No brain today. Only scrambled egg. Yes, a bane. That's what I meant. Thank you. It is the bane of my existence. There we go.
Butterflies better stay away from me.
No one can brain today. Yes. Probably. Ooh, revenge damage is always nice. You begin an encounter with, ooh, 25% though?
Divine protection.
Braining isn't for the weekends. Yes. It is not for the weekends. I don't get paid enough to brain on the weekends. I don't get paid really at all, but you know. We're not gonna go there. Meh! Not the witches. Witches get stitches. Okay. Shh. Just want to avoid your purple balls of doom. Okay? Don't like your balls, witches. No, not a butterfly ball. That's an even worse ball. No. You. Boy. Go away. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Cheshire out here because not being a big fan of balls. Yes, very fair. I mean, it really depends. But in the moment, I don't like those balls. The floaty. No! No meowing chariots! No, 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 no! 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 Go away. They didn't have to meow. They really didn't have to meow. Alright. Got Karen. Got my pal. My buddy, my friend.
That's a relief.
Let's get Aphrodite.
Business.
You must forgive us, little godling, meaning our extended family here upon Olympus. Some of us are terribly stuck up and must be making matters much more complicated than they have to be.
How are you, Rudan Barbarus?
I wonder,
You're doing
dearest
good.
Aphrodite, whether you'd be willing to repeat such things directly to my countenance.
Oh.
Oh, you must know full well that I would do much more than that directly to your countenance, Athena dear. Quite frankly, you could use a lot of work.
Oh, snap! Rude.
Interesting.
Hmm. Part of me wants this for the fated choice, but parting shot is pretty cool. And I do like the duo abilities, and I don't have anything for cast yet. I just changed my mattress, and I'm not used to it yet, so my sleep was a little fitful. Oh no, I'm sorry. I understand that. I didn't sleep the
Thanks, you two.
greatest last night either, because I have a little one, and he was very, very fitful in his sleep last night, which means I was kept awake quite a bit. It happens. It happens. Soft thing beating you between you and the bed frame. Oh, yeah. Sounded like you needed a new mattress. And it can take some time to get used to a new mattress. That's pretty normal. This one has springs and is twice as thick. I mean, that sounds better for your back. Sounds better. I'm sorry that it was fitful and it's gonna take you a little while to get better sleep, but it'll be worth it. I really, really think it'll be worth it for you. Sounds like my sleep for a while now. Yeah, sometimes sleep just is not easy. I feel that hardcore as someone with insomnia and sleep issues. Yeah. I don't fault anyone who has trouble sleeping. Boy, I didn't say you could hit me. Oh, that guy got out quick. Napping is where I am excelling in. I wish I could nap, but small child no longer naps, so those aren't really a thing in our house anymore. Unfortunately. Napping was nice when we still had it.
I'll take this one.
That's what happens when you're a parent, though. It's honestly fine. Naps are the best. Big sad when not having them. I'm used to it, sort of. I am someone who has a hard time sleeping at night, but I am very tired during the day. Once it hits like 8 p.m., my brain is wide awake, no matter how tired I am, and I don't like it. There are a few nights every once in a while where I will just crash super early, but most of the time it hits 8 p.m. and my brain is just like, awake now. You are awake. You will be awake. You're gonna read all the lore to this video game, and you're gonna fixate on it, and you're gonna read, or you're gonna come up with this great art idea and you're gonna go draw it right now.
The fury of Olympus.
It happens. I actually used to work overnights back in the day, so I don't know if my body just never recovered or if that was just an ideal situation for me, because I've always been a night owl. I used to stay up until like 2, 3, 4 in the morning on school nights reading, and then go to school at 7 a.m. the next day. I nap anywhere now. I could be the passenger talking to people or reading a comic. Hey, if you can nap, take advantage of the naps. You can nap if you want to. Honestly, you could lurk and nap right now. I wouldn't judge you, and I encourage it, because naps are good when you're sick. Oni. Athena? Or Karen? I feel like Karen is coming up. We should go that way. I might get an early night tonight. Or you might get an early night, honestly. That's probably a good idea. If you're feeling tired, go take a nap. Call it early. I will not judge you here. At all. Sometimes we're just sleepy little guys. Sleepy little guys. That's okay. I nap in a lot of people's streams, so yeah. I encourage it.
How is hell treating you today?
Ooh, okay. Your doom has more damage? Yes, please. And I will take this power up.
Always a pleasure, Karen.
And add even more. You know, we'll add even more doom effect, honestly. That sounds like a great idea. Doom, 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 da doom, da doom, 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 doom.
Upon my honor, fiend, you shall not pass.
Oh, I will. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't always make the best decisions. I'm not a good Hades strategist. I'm just like, oh, that seems fun. Let's go for that. Just gonna keep backstabbing for some doom here. Helps when you inflict a lot of weak on them. These guys seem especially susceptible to weak. The last run I did, after your last stream I had Festive Fog and Triple Bomb on the gun. The gun is so broken. So I was throwing all kinds of AoE. The gun is so broken and I love it. I don't always pick it because I'm like, oh, this is such a broken weapon. And I do enjoy taking advantage of the ability when I can. So I kind of go most of the time for whatever has that experience gain ability. Throwing all sorts of AoE though, that's always a lot of fun. Back when I played WoW with my husband, I used to out-DPS him in AoE, and he would get so annoyed because he was top rogue of the server, and he was very proud of that fact. I like Doom against these guys because even though he blocks, I can still inflict damage on him. Found my old hairbands trying to find my sharpener. Nice. Are you planning on growing your hair back, Oni? I know you tried to grow it back recently and you didn't like it, so you shaved it again. Is that still something you're planning on doing? Oh no. No! My favorite drunkle is against me this time. Just gonna take advantage of the call. This has got to be the easiest time I have had with Theseus and the Minotaur. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself at the moment. Oh no, I did get hit with drunkle stuff though. That's not fun. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm going to let it grow out again. Yay! Long hair gang. My husband and my little one both have long hair, and I'm trying to grow my hair out as best as I can. I want my shaggy mullet hawk, so I want the back to be fairly long, and it's getting there. It's getting there.
Ambrosia.
It's shaggy now, not super long, but it's noticeable.
Showed them who's boss, didn't we, Shade?
That's awesome. Also, hi Shade, your friend. Oh, hi Nagisa. Welcome, Raiders.
Should be another such performance soon.
How are y'all? How was your stream?
Hurry up then, and I shall see you outside.
Plague Dr. Nagisa is part of the Mythical Menagerie. Fadust, hello. How are you? First time chat from Raider. Ah, yeah, first time chat from Raider. How is everyone?
I can do this again. In the bag.
We are playing Hades here. If you do not know who I am Chesh of Zombie Cheshire Productions. You can use she, her, or he, him pronouns. I am a part-time VTuber, a snack lover, gamer, and crafter and artist. You can find me all across social media, honestly and truly. And yeah. I also enjoy Plague Doctor, so if you enjoy Plague Doctor stuff, I have some, or at least one follower emote that is a Plague Doctor. We might swap all of them at some point, but I like having my logo cat. Is that Sans holding up a trans heart? Is it? It's a Plague Doctor with a trans heart. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Nagisa is a Plague Doctor friend. Oh, thank you, Faye, for following. Nagisa, how was your stream? Good stretchies? I can do some good stretchies. What'd you play tonight? Here, I'm gonna try to give you a shout out. I don't have my mod tonight, so I gotta do it. Oh yeah, you're playing modded Dark Souls. You've been hanging out in too many streams where you're the mod. I got halfway through the command. It's all good. It's all good.
What's all good?
Ah!
What's all good?
Mm.
Sorry, it's just I came down here and you said it's all good, and so I was wondering what's all good.
Oh, Rudin was gonna shout out, but they're not a mod on my channel, and they're used to being mods on other channels, so it's all good.
Alright. Well, you enjoy your stream. We're gonna go get some Indian food.
He's gonna eat that?
He wants to eat that. I mentioned naan bread, and he said he wanted naan bread, so the chef show has been working.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like me to get you some Minnesota mild butter chicken and garlic naan?
No, but if you can get me Shahi Paneer for tomorrow. Thank you. Excuse me for a moment. I need to go see if I can clip something. It wouldn't let me clip for some reason. Oh no! I hope you can get the clip. I hope you can get it. I seen you were on and I had to read you. Aw, I appreciate it greatly. I don't get... Raids always mean a lot. I heard my name and I realized you were talking about ordering food. Oh, I'm sorry, Nan. Nan is also part of the Mythical Menagerie. How are you? I didn't know you were lurking. Hi. Yes, we are big fans of naan bread here. the food. We eat a lot of naan. I think we actually have a package of naan in our... Sadly, I be lurking because I'm kind of falling asleep. Oh, honey, go do some post-stream care. Take care of yourself. All that jazz. Hi, Ciabatta! Yes, we getting the bread. That bread. Doing well, lurking and talking about tabletop stuff. Yeah, tabletop stuff is fun. I really need to get back to doing it. But did you see that I built a dice tower, Non? I built my first ever dice tower for my little one, and I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not something I typically do, is build dice towers, but maybe someday I'll be able to do another one, because even though it was frustrating, I would like to make one for myself. Which way to go? Ciabatta, how did your stream earlier go with all the ranking? I feel very honored to have made it to the rank of she. Heart first. I think we'll go heart
Maybe
first.
this way. Hey.
Whoa, explodey rats. Okay. Why is there so many explodey rats? What is going on? Why? Okay, we're good. We're good. It was just a bunch of exploding rats. This is fine. This is fine. All fine. Sorry, catching up on a chat. Hi! Oh, honey, I'm not on camera. I'm not on camera, honey. I love the picture that we all worked on together. Sorry, my little one came down here.
So this one my mom made.
Well.
And mine.
Hi! It was great. I was wiped after. I didn't expect some of those tough choices. I bet. I want to do some sort of ranking stream like that at some point, because I haven't done one yet. They seem like a lot of fun. But I don't know what I would rank. Video game suggestions? Or like video games I've played? I would have to make a list of all the games I've played and try to remember every single one. That's the problem. Like, what rank list would I want to do? All I heard was ranks. Yeah, Ciabatta earlier with Ro, the deer. Ro is real cool. They did a like chart ranking stream and it was awesome. Oh no, that would be impossible. Hades characters smash your pass. I could just do like a general characters that people suggest smash your pants. But are there literally any youth pass on? That's what makes it hard. I would just put everyone in the one. Yeah,
This time.
Ciabatta, boy, nah. But some you'd go back for seconds. Or 15s for Uncle. I had food in my mouth. And now I'm snorting. Literally the only one, Artemis passed, but only because she wouldn't be into it. It's fair. Consent is important. Especially when it comes to a goddess. You don't...
Another one of those especially gigantic vermin.
You don't mess with goddesses. I mean, this one isn't as bad as the tiny rat, but still not super fun, if we're honest. No, and you gotta get the pots. No! No! Come on. Zeg. He was a Zaggy boy. I said see you later, Zeg. I wasn't good enough for Rat. No! Dionysus. That is a good one. That is a good one. I'm gonna have to remember that one. I love it. I just call him Drunkle. Drunkle D. I give you a fist pump for that one. Aphrodite. Maybe. 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 That one. You could draw her thick. You could draw her thick. I do appreciate seeing the gods in the thickness. Getting down with that thickness, you know, as is tradition. I mean, there's another one, but yeah. Athena. That one almost... That one almost sounds like something else. I'm so mature right now. We could do this all day. Yeah, probably. I believe in chat's ability to come up with thigh puns for each one of the gods. Thigh-festus. Thanatos. Yes. Thides. I'm just gonna call a stream Thides one of these days. Y'all will know. Thygrius. Ah, no! Can't just add thighs to everything. Unless you're my Twitch chat. Thank y'all. Poseidon. Yes! He's got those swimmer legs. It makes sense.
Just the foul sack I need.
Zeus is a tricky one, though. Yeah, this is fair. This is fair.
Time to deliver the goods.
Ooh, fishing spot. Too early. I got overly excited. Imagine that. Nope, don't spit on me. Shibata, tell the satyrs to stop spitting on me. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Make it stop! Thysus. Thysus. Maybe. I think that's one we'll have to workshop. Thycules, though. Just get everyone. Those would be llama satyrs. Thyphony. I dig it. Thigh meter. I wonder how long the thigh pin, the thigh puns will go on. I'd go for Perthophone. Yes, Perthophone. Persephone. Persephone! Yo! Quit spitting on me now! Yo. Yo. Oh, wait. Satyr. That's a better one. Yes. I am loving the vibes tonight. Thank y'all. Putting smiles on my faces tonight with all the goofy jokes.
Alright, break it up.
But I don't wanna. Why am I breaking it up? We can't really do so. She doesn't have thighs anyway! Oh, fair. That is fair. That is valid. Meg, though. How do we do Meg? Other than, you know, the obvious answer. Ha! You asking the real questions tonight. Meh. Megara, so Meg Thyra? Nah. Mega thigh. Mega thigh. What if we just like made a mod for this game? I don't know anything about making mods, but what if we made a mod for this game that just like turned all of the names into thigh puns? Thigh Achilles, yes.
In the name of Hades.
Ooh, critical effects deal even more damage to weak foes? Short range blast. We don't have anything for cast. But this is nice. And we don't have it. It is a fated choice. Let's get a fated choice. The more we can work on the list of the fates, the sooner we can progress some of the chaos stuff. I do know that.
Shoot.
Gonna hit it with all that doom. I don't know what my favorite thigh pun has been so far. It's gonna be hard to pick because there were a lot of really good ones dropped in chat. Ooh! If it's on a YouTube video, if it's a YouTube video, I believe I have a YouTube designated channel. Otherwise if you... Where to put that one? Just go ahead and put it in the YouTube one. That should work. Either that or you can put it in general if you want. These would all be great, but they will... I think I'm gonna save my money. Ah! No! No! Quit spitting on me, llama satyrs. Gross. Gross! At least we still have 3 things, you know. I'm not doing too terrible tonight. That's all I'm saying. Has not been too terrible, and I took down the what's their faces a lot quicker than I usually do, so I'm gonna be proud of that fact. This is one of 2 CDs I own. Oh, you only have 2? I have so many. I have so many CDs. I have 2 like booklets, hardcover booklet things in my car because my car is old and has a CD player. It doesn't connect to my phone, so you know. I gotta listen to music either on the radio or, you know, the old-fashioned way with a CD.
Goddess Athena.
I have a CD from a Ren Fair and one from a New Orleans jazz band, both of whom I've gotten to meet and chat with. That's super cool. I do miss hanging out with Ren Fair friends, because they're so much fun. I miss Ren Fairs a lot. Like, a lot. I think we're gonna try to go this year. I'm a little anxious, but I'm excited to go back. I want to dress up. I want to interact with all of the cool people. It's gotten to be a need. We haven't gone in years. You miss things too? I feel like many of our team members are Rennies. Please correct me if I am wrong there. I miss cons too. Haven't been to any cons or fairs in a while. I feel that, Soot. I feel that. I'm still a little anxious about returning to cons proper. I am looking at potentially doing a very small one-day one where I'm tabling, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard Carnegie ever mention it, but he does love his air of mystery. I mean, he is a slime, so it makes sense that he has that air of mystery. Who knows what slimes do? What does the slime do? Boop 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 ba-doop. Jiggle boop 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 ba-doop. Jiggle 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 boop ba-doop. What does the slime do? I don't know if I regret that or not. Oh god, what are you? No! What are you? Why is there a giant satyr in the hole? What? Giant satyr in the hole? Do-do-do-do! What are you? Do-do-do-do! Ow! Quit poisoning me! I don't like this at all. Oh, take damage. Take my damage, you satyr.
Get out of here.
Alright. I'm not at the health that I wish I was, but you know. So, power up. Those bosses, man, they're tricky, are they? That's the first time I've seen that one. But I am appreciating the mini bosses in this game. They're pretty cool, honestly and truly. Though that guy does fold to having Athena's boon for your attack. Oh, you can just deflect his everything. Good to know. You're gonna go hunt for food? Yeah, you go hunt for food. I don't know which one to pick. Reduced damage or hash and dash is what I'm stuck between. I think I'm gonna take damage reduction, because, you know. I hear you, boy. We're gonna take this one. Can can raise bronze skin even more. We're gonna go for that, though.
Gods grant me strength.
Curse of Vengeance. That would be nice. Ooh.
The power
Oh.
of the gods.
Well, hopefully I can get that last one. More cast, dash. We'll go for damage reduction, and then we'll grab this as well. Ooh. Ooh! I will definitely take that. I've never seen that before. Heck yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, buddy.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
Good boy. With your cute little green noses.
See you, boy.
What was that? You missed it. Oh, it was something where I could stack Doom like 14 times. It was amazing. And I have a feeling it'll be very handy in this fight. And I had never seen it before. Ugh.
Alright, this is it.
Oh, you can press B to see your boons.
You know now what you're doing here is
B
without
for
any
boons.
purpose
Makes sense.
whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time.
Dick. Okay. I don't want to. Can't make me, Dad. Can't make me go home.
Can't do that.
Oh, how did those end up over here? Oh, because he spawned over there. Got it. He is going down a lot quicker than normal. Boss, you found a Twitch integration mod to this? Ooh! I might have to know this. Yeah, send it to me in message. He could have been the god of the dad. Unfortunately, I think that's Zeus. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's unfortunately Zeus with all of his issues. It really is Zeus, isn't it? Yeah. He's going down fast. I know I'm gonna end up using one of my lives, but I think it is worth it so far.
You can't withstand me.
Yes, I can. I definitely can, Dad. Almost got him down. Alright.
We're not finished.
You're right, we're not. I gotta hit you in the face a lot more times, apparently. I am hitting him hard! I got a good stack of boons tonight. That Doom stack is helping a lot. Dang. Like, I know my main attack isn't doing a ton, but
Let's see you run from this.
this is fine.
You're under my protection.
The extra damage from the 2 conditions stack up too, yeah. I have earned everything for the install because I had to install colorblind mods. Oh, cool. You'll have to send me a message about that because I am curious. Just gonna hit him as much as I can with that. Ouch. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. We still have 1 more death to fight.
Idiot.
And he's almost done. You can call me an idiot all you want, but I've got you. I know you're mad, but
Let's see you run from this.
oh. Well, that was lucky. Ah! That was the quickest I've made it through him. I sent the link to the Twitch integration, but the other stuff for now is held off. Okay.
You are a fool. How dare you?
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
By my father's
That was
name.
actually probably my most enjoyable run. That was my best time, I think. Nice. Third clear, yes. This is my 3rd time. Oh, right. I gotta collect that blood. Can't be leaving without the blood.
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold.
Now it's time to be sad again. Me, who hasn't done it once.
So bright. Ugh.
I mean, have you played this game at all, Sanity? I can't remember.
My son.
Yes!
Back, Mother.
Hi, Mom! Anything cool to see? Any fishing? Yeah, you're like on 500 runs. Have I... Well, to be fair, I have God mode on. And I don't know, I'm probably playing easy mode. Because I wanted to enjoy the story.
I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
There. I believe in you. You'll get there. I believe in you too, Sanity. Honestly. I think you can get this. I know it's taken me quite a while to reach a point where I had even one single clear. And now that I have 3 and I'm like, whoa. But I also have God mode on, like I said, which helps a lot.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me it's about to get even sadder over here.
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
Oh.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
Why?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine.
I...
Be...
Why? This game's gonna rip my heart out.
Didn't he?
No, don't think he did. Alright, back in the House of Hades. That was such good story development, oh my god.
I think that I can find the lounge well on my own, Hypnos. Oh, wait. What is this? Did you just ask me out?
Did he actually ask her out? Did it?
Me? No. I'd never even think to do that, miss. I mean, you have your station, and I have mine. We're from two different worlds, you could say. Fated never to be seen together much.
Unless... I mean, I would ask out Meg. I mean, I would too. I would too, after being, you know, extremely scared, because it's Meg. You know.
Every time I talk to you, you somehow take it as a compliment. Is that correct? Then let me give you some advice for once. Stop being an idiot.
You can call me an idiot any day, Megara. Wait, what? Hi. I mean, I would ask her out too. Yeah, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Alas.
Why not? Why not? What could go wrong?
Everything is as it always was.
Is it, though? Is it?
The many-headed Cerberus is busy thinking of his next savory meal.
Don't worry, we'll get you another satyr sack, buddy. Got pet you.
I always feel better talking to you, boy.
I love him. Can you say pss, pss, pss to me too? I mean, what? You can pss, pss, pss me anytime, Meg.
How did it go, lad? You've been gone a while. For good reason, I hope.
Yes.
I found her again, sir, and we were able to talk some more. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help.
Well, first of all, good work. I knew you had it in you. Secondly, you know what you have to do. Go find her, for as many chances as it takes. It's not just her you've sought. It's the answers to those questions that you have.
Yeah, we all thought about this. Yeah, we did. We did. We absolutely did.
Yes.
I think we can understand why. I know I need to save up for this. I don't want to. I don't want to, but I know I gotta save up for that. Fated Authority. Ooh, who's Erebus? Interesting. So we got some interesting things to save up for.
Created, I must say, Father, after being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Why not just talk to your kid?
Where's our court musician?
You reached the surface.
Yeah, where is he? Where's our friend?
Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared her so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
I know Nyx could only do so much. But like... this story's gonna get me. Swears.
What news, Spirit?
Anyone seen a carpenter named Leander? Roof collapse. Oh no.
Sorted the files, gathered the feedback, updated the schedule, sent the report.
That's it? Nothing else? Okay, Dusa. You're busy.
Freshly caught just for you, Chef. Fair market value.
I missed what I got for the charp. That was a cute fish. Give her a gift or riot. Okay, okay, I don't want a riot. We're not starting a riot tonight. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Really? Sure you want me to have this?
Yes, Dusa.
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it.
You can back down. This conduct is acceptable. I am glad it is acceptable. We start a riot any other day.
I'm wide awake.
No, let me sleep. Fine. Escape attempts 37. I feel like that's pretty good.
I guess this came to pass.
Cool.
The best you have, Father.
So we've got that now. Got quite a few things to still go, but you know. Alright.
I can grow stronger.
I need 19 more keys. So, you know, that's fine. This is fine. We'll raise that 1%. I mean, I'll start them and then go for a nap halfway there. Same. Same. Let's, I guess, give this a go.
Twin fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped. Let's punch things up a bit.
Running with that thing, eh?
Malphon, I see everything you are.
Ooh. So this one's got dodge chance. Your special becomes Magnetic Cutter. Its pull deals 20 damage, magnetize attack, and cast bonus? That's cool. After landing 12 hits, your next special hits one more time? Maybe? I actually don't remember what the special is. I want to give this a go.
Grant me the aspect of Talos.
This seems fun, so we're gonna go for this one. Should we maybe... Oh, that one's fun? That's kind of what I figured. It looks fun. Aspect of Demeter does sound really cool, and Demeter is an awesome goddess. I think we'll do Talos first, though. Because it seems...
That one.
It's not amazing for damage, but it's definitely not boring. I mean, don't always need to go for damage. Just having fun with the game, really, so... Let's do it. Try using it from further away. Okay. I'll try to remember I don't need to get right up in the face.
I know your efforts to come here have repeatedly been thwarted by good kin. However, we have caused such violence in the intervening time that we must take this as a real victory. Let us continue for however long.
Yeah, there's a reason it's called Magnetic Cutter. Oh, right. Yeah. Makes sense. Attack inflicts... I do enjoy Doom. I do enjoy Doom. But dash... we'll go for Doom. Oh, right. Woohoo! Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like it. This is fun.
You can't stop me.
This is amazingly fun. Hee ha ha ha. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Standing up to the challenge of our rivals. You are become Scorpion! Get over here! Alright, I'm going to bed. Okay. I hope that's not because of me. Singing Eye of the Tiger. It's a classic. No, it's just... Oh, right. You're very... You're in a different time zone. You need sleep. Sorry, friend. Go get some rest. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you were here, hanging out, and chatting with me. Please go get some rest. You deserve it. Finish him. Fatality. I think Babality might have been one of my favorites. I used to know that one really well. Unfortunately, I can't remember the code for it. I need sleep, and I'm 2 hours behind you. Well, go get some sleep. Y'all, if you need sleep, go to sleep. And no, I'm not going to go take my own advice. Shh, who does that? Okay. Imagine getting sleep. Yeah, sleep. So you're changing reality. Interesting. Ooh, so attack more. Ooh, earn no obol for the next 4 encounters, but I get more. I mean... yeah, imagine that. What's sleep? What is sleep? I lay in my bed at night and turn. What is sleep? It doesn't hurt me. It actually helps. But I can't sleep. I'm sorry. I'm in a really weird mood today, and I apologize, friends.
That's something.
I apologize. I'm at full health. We're fine. Oh, haven't had one of these chambers in a while.
What else?
I really do feel like Scorpion. Whee! That is fun. Well, that room was quite simple this time. Whee!
Much better.
Ooh, Demeter! I know Oval is great, but Demeter! Let's get her cast. I hope. Okay, this is a lot of fun. Whee! Why have I haven't used this since I think unlocking it. Why was I not? Oh, probably because I didn't have the special abilities, but this is so much fun now. Yeah, it's lots of fun now. Whee!
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Oof. Well, there's my favorite cast. The laser beam. Karen or Zeus? I don't have enough for Karen, so.
I thought crystals were supposed to be pretty.
I mean, some of them are. Not all of them. Some of them can actually cause, you know, kind of cancer, illnesses. Did you know that crystals can get diseases and mold? Really depends on the crystal. Also, if you accidentally bake selenite, you're gonna get like chalk. And don't put selenite in water. You're gonna end up with a bad time. It's gonna melt. Crystal advice with Cheshi. Take care of your crystals. Make sure they are water safe. Make sure they are oven safe.
How much you must want out there, young man. And I want that as well. Good thing for you, as I get what I want around here. Ask anybody.
Ooh, that one's actually pretty fun. Yeah, we'll go for the dash. It is one of my personal favorite dashes. It works quite nicely. The other one is Drunkle, but actually Drunkle and Persephone, probably my two favorite dashes. But this one's still pretty nice. I can't complain about that dash. It's all about that dash. No travel.
I'll just keep this on me.
Okay. New birthday plan. Hit up the art shop and get that How to Draw Furry book I spotted earlier with the new sketchbook. Ooh, there you go. There you go. That sounds like a good birthday plan. I approve of this plan. Especially as someone who has recently taken on more furry art, I approve.
There.
I think you'll have fun. And new sketchbooks are always nice. Maybe you can even save up for like a fancy sketchbook. You can find the furry book at like a half-price books. I am, now that I've got the new chair, my posture is actually a lot better than it previously was, but thank you, Wrath. I have checked my posture and deemed it worthy.
See that, Malphon?
And I shall hydrate and stretch. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, Wrath. I shall grab another snack, I suppose. I'm actually having a little bit of tummy trouble, but I'll find something small. I'll grab one of these. Banana bing bing. Thank you, Wrath, for the care package. How are you? How you doing? You just found the book on Amazon for $2 less? There you go. There you go. Is it the actual official book? Is it the same one? Because I know Amazon every once in a while does get knockoff books put on the site, so be careful. That is part of why I said to check half-price books. Because you can, like, gauge quality on half-price books too, so that can help. That's a good way of going about it. Make sure to take pictures. Sometimes I take pictures of books and then I forget that I took pictures of them. Okay, this is cool. I'm going for it.
Malphon grows stronger.
Whee! Wait a second. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was seeing something that actually wasn't there. Never mind. Ooh, this is fun. Nah.
More punching practice then.
Yes. I do like that each weapon has a different bit of flavor text to it. That's a pretty cool little attention to detail, honestly. And I appreciate it. And there's some gold there. I'll take the gold. Woo! Hello, friend. I know you're not supposed to help me, but I know you also feel a lot of the whole what do I have to lose by helping you sort of deal.
Now
So,
you be
hi.
careful out there, Highness. The kindly Megara is out for blood. She kept on groaning about the last exchange between the two of you. You must have showed her good.
That I did.
I think I might have gotten lucky.
Let's go for some obol.
Sure, here you go.
Cheers, mate.
Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Oh, it's Karen. Ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Hi. Hello, friend. You're really cool. Boop-a-doop, ba-doop, boop. No fishing spot today. Okay. Wanted to go fishing, but I get it. Can't always have fishing in the underworld. Do-do-do-do. Indeed. Some wise words of wisdom. Do I want Athena's call?
Don't spend it all in one
Ooh,
place,
Divine
man.
Flourish, Athena's Aid. Let's go. I really like the special, so let's keep going for the special. I don't think I need to buy that. I have a feeling I'll get one. Or two.
Miss me, Meg?
Hi, Meg.
What's that you're holding, Zagreus? Please tell me that you didn't steal the most dangerous, unstable artifact sealed shut within your father's vault.
I didn't steal it.
It wasn't I who stole them, if that's any reassurance to you, Meg.
Who stole them?
You are a hopeless fool. You cannot possibly know what you're doing with those things. You put them back exactly where you found them.
You're not my mom. I am not a waste of time. Oh, so the magnetics doesn't work on her, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, you can't magnet. I have now found out. Okay. That's fine. The punch still does a decent amount of damage when it does land, so still worth it. I should have known that such a status effect wouldn't work on bosses. Just as a character design sort of thing, but you know, sometimes we gotta try. You gotta try to find out. Can't know until you try it. Still going pretty quick, so. There we go. Oh, my arm though.
Got you. Did Malphon shudder?
Alright. Is there any health in this chamber? Nope. Alright. Go up here. Grab this health. And what's in here?
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hole and going up.
Meh. Okay.
See you, Tartarus.
I think we're good.
Clear.
We're G. We're so G, we're an H.
Made it to Asphodel.
I know, it's a bad joke. It's been around for a while. You can't credit me for that, and I am not sorry for saying it. No! Yeah, don't mess with Zag. We'll give you the 1-2 punch. Ha! I really do feel like Scorpion. Get over here. Yay! When I was growing up watching the Mortal Kombat movies, Scorpion was probably my favorite, because I was a small child obsessed with skulls, and I was like, "Ooh, skeleton guy! He's so cool!" Because, you know, because I totally outgrew that phase. No, I didn't. I totally didn't. I never outgrew that phase. You? Interested in skulls? Never, no. Why would I be interested in skulls? It's not like I have a deer skull or anything like that, or a bat skull, or skulls all over, or anything like that. Why would I be interested in skulls? Shh. Shh.
Majesty.
Hi, pretty lady. Are you gonna be mad at me this time?
Hey there, hun. So what do you think? Pretty good tune, right? Don't know how come everybody doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time. What's not to like?
See, she and I are on the same page. More people need to sing. You have a coyote skull? That's cool.
It's a beautiful song. Even though you're angry with
That's
him,
cool.
Orpheus, I mean, you're always singing still.
Oh, it's not Orpheus' song. You kidding me? This one's all mine. He always did like going on about how I'm his muse. Well, that's because I wrote half his songs for him. Bet he didn't mention that, did he?
Oof. So he ripped people off? Specifically his wife?
Well, not exactly in those words, but Orpheus can be a little hard to pass.
He can be
It's not a good
hard
look
to
for him.
tolerate. A quality I hope isn't going to rub off on any of his mates. I should get back to practicing. See ya.
Singing and cooking. I can appreciate her. Can we just stop and appreciate her for a second? Because I appreciate her. Okay. 2 random boons are upgraded to the next rarity. Up to 4 random. I think we'll go for that.
Hope you like
Because I only have 4.
Wow, that's good.
You love Eurydice? She is so pretty.
Bye.
I love her character design. She's covered in tattoos and she pretty. Definitely going back for 15s. I'm just saying. Just saying. Keep forgetting I have that healing ability. Or at least I think I do. Do I not have it anymore? Ah! Whee! Alright. Yeah, I do have that healing ability. Awesome. I love that for me. Ooh, Demeter. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Don't need that. Nope. Not too worried about it. Demeter, though. Demeter.
God, I love snakes.
I love snakes too. I would love to own a snake one day, but here's the deal. If I owned a snake, I would not have anyone to take care of it if we went on vacation. Because a lot of our family members are scared of snakes. So I guess that's just not going to be a thing that happens for a very long time. I would love to get frogs too, but I fear that my basement where I would keep them might be a little too cold. I want animals. I love animals of all types. I think the only thing I could not stand to get is either fish, because they are a lot of work and maintenance, or like spiders. Husband is definitely afraid, and I'm not adverse to spiders that like live outside, but I'm not the biggest fan of pet spiders. Be like me and just flick off chickens every time I see them. Yeah, chickens are hilarious. I do not like them a ton though. I flip them off too. No. Snowburst, whenever you cast. Damage foes around you and inflict chill. That one's always really nice. Revenge damage is nice, but I think we'll go for this. We get to upgrade. I grew up with chickens in some situations. My aunt and uncle had chickens, and then we lived in a house where our apartment. Our landlord owned chickens and encouraged us to like feed our scraps to the chickens, and I was young. I don't like having shoes on, especially at that point in time. Did not like having shoes on because it was a sensory thing. And I would go out and feed the chickens in my sandals, which I don't know if you know this, but chickens are really mean and they will peck at your feet because they think your toes are worms or something. I don't know. And my poor toes got pecked so much because I didn't like wearing regular shoes, and I figured if I was just running outside for 2 minutes to feed these chickens, why should I need to wear full shoes? So I started just throwing the food through the fence instead of actually going in there because I did not like the chickens. I did not like the chickens. The chickens were very mean.
5-second rule. That was 5 seconds, right?
We'll go for more upgrade stuff. Chickens. I will say chickens are delicious though. To me anyway. Oh, Hothan! Hothan! Thanatos! Hello! Let's get down to business to defeat the fan. Whoa! We're gonna punch enemies before he can. I'm the very best I've ever been, and he hasn't got a clue. Mr. Than, can we date me and you? I mean, chicken is delicious, but I'll battle them any day. Chicken battles! Oh, my hand. Okay. Things of note about this weapon. It is hand cramp central. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Still slaying things faster than he is. But okay. There we go.
That's quite enough of that.
Does it have to be? Does it have to be the end? Maybe? You can count on me. More health or Charon? Let's go for health. Maybe we can get some more healing. All things considered. No? Not even like €1? Thank you. Just gonna go punch a Hydra now. Here we go, time to punch that Hydra in the face. Here we go now.
You touch me and I shall have your head.
You tried. Doing damage before his bar even fills. Yes! is fun. Ouchie. Didn't say do that to me. There we go. Get some health there. We will punch you. Sing it! We will punch you. Punch you in the face, and you're a disgrace. You're a Hydra, and you're really not nice. Where? You got bone on your face. Big disgrace. I'm kicking your can all over the place. We will punch Hydras. Alright. This is going pretty well. So are these really the most dangerous weapon in the vault? Why? Or most unstable? Meg said. What makes them so unstable? Because they once belonged to Demeter? I can kind of understand that currently, but like that's not her fault. Zeus's. Anytime something goes wrong in the realm of the gods, it can always be tracked down to Zeus, basically. Just saying.
I'll just tuck that away.
Zeus is kind of the root of many problems in Greek mythology.
King Theseus is eager to see you again soon.
Oh, probably. I think we'll just skip it. Save our money. Ooh. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go see Chaos. It's fun. He's a fun guy. I appreciate him. Oh look. Restore some health. No fishing today, unfortunately.
In the name of Hades.
We'll take it. Ooh, he didn't talk to us this time. Okay. Free attack. I mean, it's not so bad. Not so bad at all.
Primordial chaos.
Alright. Especially if things are exploding anyway. This is fine. Nope. Nope. Go away, kitten. Chariot. Like you. Just defeat them by running circles around them. Got it.
These fists are going to do the talking soon.
Are they, though? Because, like... meowing chariots aren't really something I appreciate getting close to, Zag. There we go.
The gods.
That was pretty easy, actually. Blood price, meh. Meh. Okay. Let's see here. What are we getting over here? Is that worth it? Eh, screw it. Some of the enemies.
Idiots.
Not now.
That was quick.
Excellent.
Now we're back up to full health. Heck yeah. Okay. Obel. Everybody say Obel! Wee. Punching foes in the face. Yeah, punching them in the face. Just gonna punch them in the face now. I don't know. Cheese, I mean, wasn't quite going for cheese, but you know, it works. I'm not gonna fault ya. Cheese is delicious. Really can't fault ya, because, yeah, cheese is delicious. I love cheese. Meh. Cheese. 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 I enjoy the cheese. I know I need to go soon, so let's see how far we get for now. Boop, scoopa doop, boopa scoop, scoop da doop, doopa scoop, a scoopa boopa scoop. Scoop a boop, scoop a doop, the floop, scoop a floop, scoop a doop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so
You and me, butterfly ball.
spam you with that. Get you for all I got. Butterfly ball. This actually isn't going too terribly. It's fine. As long as the butterfly ball goes down, everything is okay. I can handle these guys. These guys are fine. It's the butterfly ball that makes this mini boss room annoying. Oh yeah, these guys are throwing bombs. Ah! Alright. Almost done! There we go.
My warlike brother Ares reached you, didn't he? I've always found his conduct quite disturbing. At least it seems he's helping you for now.
Ooh, okay, so your abilities can deflect and also make your foes exposed, so extra back stab damage, and that's a fated choice. Holy shield, bronze skin. I think we'll go for the fated choice, because I don't have that one yet. I am also going to end here, because it is after 8, so we're gonna quit. Oh no! Warhead coming right at the end. Right before I'm about to pull up stuff. Okay, here we go. Get the chatting up here. So I'll eat this warhead gummy. I'll eat it for you. To be fair, I was redeeming it before you said you were ending. Okay, fair. Fair. I'll grant you that. Alright, let's see who's streaming tonight.
As opposed to what I was originally going for. Oh, I don't think I should have sold
So let's see. Let's see. You know what? It's been a long time since we've rated Irish. Bad Irish Luck. I do miss her. So let's go raid Irish. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Hope you didn't mind that it was just a silly VTubing stream. And yeah, we did pretty well with Hades tonight. We made it through our third run. We are doing pretty well with those Fists of Fury, which are super fun. I don't know why I didn't like them before and why I wasn't using them before, but you know, stuff happens. Next, I'll be getting my stream schedule out tomorrow, as is tradition. And other than that, we'll see what the week brings. Give Irish lots of support. She is playing Destiny 2 tonight. And yeah. Y'all take care of yourselves, get some rest. And I will see you next stream.
That's still top comp.
Bye 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 bye. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, daytime, what have you. Get some rest.
Jinx in the orb? Oh, fuck.
Bye.
I picked it up thinking it was a Jinx. You